Good evening. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, the police promised, a robust and early deployment across the country, but in the areas that were identified as potential trouble spots. River State was one of such areas. Were you able to do that early and robust deployment?
Yes, in River State, we had early deployment, which was quite adequate. So far, the voting exercise has been peaceful, with the exception of one local government. We planned for a hitch-free exercise, but as at this moment, it is not possible to have a completely hitch-free exercise in River State. It was impossible for us to hold election in a particular local government, Asari Toro local government. The implication of that is that tomorrow there will still be election in River State. But
why were you not able to hold elections in Asari Toro local government?
Yes, because the parties were not able to agree. Supporters of all the political parties laid siege on the local government INEC office and demanded that electoral materials will not be distributed until they have seen the collation officer. That was not part of the requirement. But eventually, by the time the collation officer was summoned to come, it was already too late. And INEC had to shift their election to tomorrow.
So, Mr. Egbetokun, please provide an explanation on reports of alleged siege on INEC officials in some parts of the state. And while you're doing that, perhaps you can also help us understand what happened in Gokana local government area, Opobo to be precise, where there were reports of a forced dispersal of youths who wanted to cast their ballot.
Yes, we had pockets of incidents in some parts of the state. Notwithstanding, it has been a largely peaceful exercise. There was a particular polling unit where hoodlums came and attempted to disrupt the exercise. Some people were injured from the reports getting to me, and they have been taken to the hospital. They are responding to treatment. Yes. Security agents here have been able to stop series of attempts to introduce violence into this exercise. And I give credit to our men that are on the field and who are still out there, committed, as expected, and ensuring that we have a peaceful end of this exercise in River State.
Given that
in a particular local government, there were, in a few words, election couldn't hold here too because of the rumor, false alarm, that electoral materials that were brought to them were fake. I don't know how they determined that, but that almost undermined everything in that area, in that ward. But we managed to hold election in few polling units in the ward. The polling units that we could not hold election, those elections will be completed tomorrow.
Government is that? Which area is that where you had
that's
this?
At Kana. That's at Kana local government.
Okay.
We have about 1 or 2 polling units there that election couldn't hold because the people believe that the electoral material that were brought to them were fake. And that's the danger of fake news in our society.
Now, before today, of course, many of those who are analyzing the elections had indicated that River State was going to be a flashpoint, if you like, a hotspot, and that the security agents needed to prepare for possibility of trouble. From what you've reported now, that seems to have been borne out. Now, in the areas where there will be elections tomorrow, you've mentioned the whole of Asari Toru local government area, and then you've now mentioned 1 or 2 polling units in Kana local government. What is going to be the security arrangement for those areas, particularly because of what transpired in Asari Toru today, which had everything to do with security?
Oh, okay. Tomorrow election is going to be an isolated election, and we are going to mop up manpower from every other places to ensure that those spaces are adequately secured. As per the flashpoints, the intelligence report and the threat analysis that were available to us, we were not expecting a completely fish-free exercise. But with the dedication of our officers, we have been able to stop a large-scale violence in this state. Our men should be given credit for that. And I think it's better, we also thought that it is better to postpone the exercise than to have bloodshed.
But if the exercise takes place tomorrow, there won't be bloodshed. That's the assurance that you are giving us.
Exactly.
All right, your phone keeps ringing, Mr. Kayode Egbetokun, and I know that will probably have to do with these elections and situation reports from various areas. So we'll allow you get on with it. We'll, of course, check back with you later on in our coverage. Mr. Kayode Egbetokun is the Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of elections in Rivers State. Thank you very much for your time.